Hi girls and guys, it's Mr. Tracky and we're on the right track. So season 5 is imminent. The servers are down, you cannot play the game currently because they are getting this all ready for us. So I thought this is the perfect time. They've released the patch notes. We'll go through them and see exactly what is going to be waiting for us when the servers come back online. And the first thing you're going to notice as we're looking at the screen is, especially on the right hand side, is this skin. It's just magnificent, isn't it? Drop a like on the video if you like this skin just like I do. That's got to be the tier 100 skin for me. It's absolutely evil. It's evil. Absolutely. I'm 32 years of age. This is supposed to be a 10-year-old's game, isn't it? That's getting my money straight away. In fact, no, it's not getting my money because I'm grinding for it, ain't I? We'll see what happens with that, but it's absolutely amazing. The one on the left hand side, I believe it's got something to do with either Egyptian culture or Japanese. Don't quote me on that because I'm speculating, as we all have been with all the information we've been getting, because the hype train has been going on. They've augmented things, put them in real life. The Durburg has been in the desert, llamas have been in London, Barcelona, Cannes, all over the world. Epic have really got people hyped. You can just tell I'm hyped about this. So let's go into the patch notes and see exactly what is going on with the battle royale in this game, because I know there is some juicy stuff in here. I've already read it, guys, and it's looking good. It's looking real good. So weapons and items. Shotguns will now indicate how many pellets hit visible within the reticle. Very good addition to the game. It's going to be nice to know if you're registering all your shots. It will tell you how accurate you've been, and it will give you that ability to adjust what you need to adjust in next gunfights to better yourself in the game. Adjusted shotgun spread patterns to be consistent with no random variation. So this looks like they may have addressed what has been plaguing this game for a while now, which is these 9s you're getting when you're hitting somebody in the head. It's something that has just frustrated me, and I know it's frustrated. If you've been frustrated by the 9s and stuff with shotguns and stuff, drop down in the comment section. Just drop a number 9 in the comment section if you've been frustrated by what should have been a win in a gunfight with a shotgun and you've lost because you got a 9. Just drop it down in the comment section. I just want to ascertain how many people have been affected by this, because I know it ain't just me. I know it's not just me at all. But that sounds like a really good addition to the game, and hopefully we'll get more viable and more accurate shotguns in this game. Heavy shotgun now fires 10 pellets rather than 5. Maximum damage from the heavy shotgun remains unchanged, so that probably makes that the god tier shotgun, which it should be because it's the legendary and epic one, isn't it? So purple and gold, it should be the best, and it looks like that's actually a buff if you ask me. We shall find out when we get our hands on the game. After firing shotguns, another shotgun cannot be fired for a very short time. Double pumping's dead. I'm just saying, double pumping's dead. Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally feel like the majority hate it, and it's been very heavily relied on since we had the shotgun changes and the meta of the shotguns were reordered. People have been very heavily reliant on the fact that you can't get a headshot with one shot with a shotgun now, so people have been double pumping really hard. Now I did think Epic Games was going to go down the route of one shotgun in your inventory, but I don't feel like that would have went down really well with the community. So you still can have 2 shotguns, but you won't be able to switch out very quickly. We'll see just how quickly you can switch them out. Maybe you'll still be able to use them in a viable way, but that's something we'll find out in the next couple of hours. But that's a very interesting change. Reduce hunting rifle aim assist when targeting to match that of other sniper rifles with projectile bullets. Now this is one of my favorites apart from the shotgun stuff, because I absolutely, anyone who watches me play the game, you'll notice I absolutely adore the hunting rifle. I love the sound it makes. I love the fact that it comes up so quickly. You could take your shot, reload, and just get straight back into the fight, and it's really effective at medium range to just ping somebody once, and if you don't get that fatal kill, fatal shot, then you just follow up with your shotgun or your AR and just finish them really quickly. So it's high velocity, high damage really quickly, but the aim assist, it's almost like mixing thick custard when you're trying to aim it. It's just so resistant, and the reason it annoys me is because if you try and change your sensitivity for that, then you're all over the place with the scoped rifles and stuff. So this is a great change for me. Personally, I think a lot of people are going to like this one. It just makes it a lot easier for you to track your targets, and it's more consistent with the ADS settings you've got for your scope stuff. So Epic Games, thank you very much. Change the damage drop-off profile for suppressed SMGs to be the same as other SMGs. Fall off starts at 24 meters from 28 meters. Damage reduced to 80% at 35 meters from 85 to at 47.5. Damage reduced to 65 at 50 plus meters from 75% at 70 meters. Into the gameplay. So for gameplay, all-terrain cart. The new all-terrain cart has room for your entire squad. Get a speed boost after drifting. Have we got carts in Fortnite Battle Royale? What's going on here? Your whole squad can just... Grand Theft Auto's getting moved on now, you know. The roof acts as a bounce pad. Work together as rear passengers to leap over obstacles with the all-terrain carts. Lean back and release at the same time for higher jump. Lean back by holding S on the keyboard or holding back on the thumbstick of a controller. I'm a bit confused, as you can see in my face. Is this a new... It's obviously a vehicle, isn't it? But is it a limited time mode? Is it just in the game? It looks like it's just in the game, guys. Wow. They must have seen the shopping trolleys and thought, it can work. New map updates. New Biome Desert. New location, Paradise Palms. New location, Lazy Links. A few unnamed points of interest have also appeared across the island. The center of the storm, circles 7, 8 and 9 can now shift in random directions instead of simply shrinking. As the storm closes in, it will move and shrink to a new location. This is absolutely bonkers, guys. This is a new meta. It's a new meta. Starting in Season 5, progressive challenges will no longer be restricted to a single season. You can now complete progressive challenges at your own pace. This is a really nice addition for people that didn't quite manage to get to level 100. So that's really nice, because it seems like... Well, this is a really good gesture in a way if you think about it, because if you didn't manage to get to the top point of the season, you effectively had to spend money to get there. And typical of Epic Games, and they're just showing up other developers, because other developers seem to be hell-bent. When I say other developers, you know I'm just specifically talking about Activision and Call of Duty and the pay-to-win meta that has been put in this game. They've got better, but they're still lagging behind people like this, because that's just wicked for people that haven't got the time to be on this game every single day, or haven't got the time to just graft that hard. You know what I mean? They could probably only play an hour. They got kids, they got responsibilities. I got responsibilities, but when I get home from work, I can sit on this as long as I like. So that Epic Games, more power to you. Right, so gyro/motion control has been added to the Nintendo Switch. Adjust these options in the settings menu. Weekly challenges are now split into 2 sections, free and battle pass. The first 3 challenges will be available for free, while the last 4 are only available if you own the battle pass. The threshold to unlock the weekly challenges rewards will remain at 4. Nice addition to the game. Down but not out players now have smaller collision. Previously the collision was at standing height, which blocked down but not out players. I was trying to work out what that was. Crawling on the doors and on the block buildings. Okay, so that makes sense as well. That makes sense, because there's a lot of times where you try and hide on under like someone's building and you can't get under it and you just get blasted, which I personally think is unfair. So it's nice. They just keep improving this game and improving this game, and when I think they can't improve anything, they improve it again. Players that were crouched when knocked down but not out will be returned to a crouched state upon revival. Emotes will now interrupt sprinting. You now earn XP for reviving teammates in 50v50 and teammates in 20 limited time modes. That is because I've watched memes and joke videos about that. That is because people are just taking an absolute pee to up people, revive them, because they're taking potion and reloading all their weapons, and it's just ridiculous. And obviously Epic Games are trying to promote team play in those games because they're heavily based on being teams, so that's a good incentive for people to actually revive people now, is to give them some XP. So you've been bribed. Are you going to do it or you're not? Weapon reticles will now fade when reloading out of ammo or changing weapons. The player camera can now see out of the water when walking in lakes. Bug fixes. Launchpad and cozy campfires now destroyed overlapping small objects when placed. Reduced trigger volumes for floor damage traps to better match the visuals and prevent triggering when standing on ledges above. Supply llamas now fall to the ground if they are up, if the object that they were standing on was destroyed. I tried this the other day. I meant to record it because it really annoyed me. I was in a situation where there was only 5 of us left in the game. I was in a power position. I was on the highest place. I saw a llama. He was in a tree. Cut the tree down. Couldn't get up to him because I had no building materials. Shot him and it would not open him. It just would not. It wouldn't destroy him, and then I got killed. So I was really frustrated, as you can imagine. But I'm glad they've just added this in, so that's great. Auto run will no longer cancel if you let go of the stick, and it will slightly, if you slightly flick it backwards while using a gamepad. Fixed issues where auto run could be activated whilst using the shopping carts. The first storm circle will now consistently do 1 damage. Players will no longer get stuck in doorways if they were standing in the door when the door is closed. Fixed an issue that prevented some weapons animations from playing. Auto run can no longer be activated while walking backwards. Textures will now consistently appear correct while in edit mode. Fixed a crash that could occur when logging in. Right, onto performance. Improved performance of shopping carts on both game clients and server. Audio, I'm not really going to go into. I'm just going to skim through this and see if there's anything that we really need to know about. Art and animation. Revive animations are no longer skipped if players were reloading when downed. Effects now appear properly when jumping with the pot of gold harvest tool. Prevents spray from affecting prompts used in emotes. There's not really anything that I would personally think needs highlighting here. We've really got the stuff that we wanted to know about. So season 5, guys, is nearly here. It probably will be here by the time this video is uploaded, but we'll see what happens. You know, sometimes it can take an hour for it to go up. You know, sometimes it can take 5 hours, and we'll take to Twitter and give Epic Games some abuse. But the image at the top, season 5 skins are looking amazing. I know there's been many leaks about them, but I just didn't see the point in me leaking something that will be out in literally a matter of hours. How do you feel about season 5? Are you excited? I'm excited to see what the new map looks like. It's going to be a desert effect. There's going to be new points of interest, new cities, so it's going to be an immense season. RIP season 4, you was absolutely immense, guys. There are many buttons you could hit, but a like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy, and as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.